Hello friends, this is Dr. R.C. Sawant and welcome to RCS eChemistry. Today I am going to show you how to use Chemdraw software, the basic details of Chemdraw software. So Chemdraw software is basically used to draw the chemical reactions. It is also used to make sure the stereochemistry of the specific carbon atom. It is also useful tool for checking the compound name IUPAC names. It is also useful tool which is very powerful tool to make sure the probable C13 and proton NMR of the specific compounds. Chemdraw software is very good or excellent for those who wish to go for the PhD research in organic chemistry. MSc students, UG students or MSc chemistry students, PG students can use this software to draw their chemical reactions for their PG dissertation. For PhD also, not only for students, it is also very good tool for the teachers, because teachers also they want to develop some reactions so they can draw the reactions on Chemdraw, and we have several excellent tools available in the Chemdraw software. Previously, well, before one decade, people use Chemdraw only, but nowadays ChemBioDraw, the biological tools, is also incorporated into the Chemdraw. So that's why we call it as ChemBioDraw. And in this one, after opening the Chemdraw, we can get this kind of interface. So in the beginning, we will just learn about the basic details of Chemdraw with these tools only. So in this tutorial video, I will show you how to use these one by one icons for drawing the chemical reactions. So first, this is the two arrows are used for selecting the specific portion of the compound. Suppose we have this is the cyclohexane ring and we are putting the long chain there. So you don't want to select whole thing, you can directly select it by using and dragging the mouse arrow towards the whole structure. You can select it. Second option is that you don't want to select this one, but you just want the cyclohexane. What you can do, you can click on lasso button and you can see this one you have to drag by clicking the mouse button, and here you see the blue portion is appeared. So in whole structure we can select the specific one. You can also select this methyl group or this ethane group by using this tool. So you just have to click nearby there and you can see this portion is now selected. The further options, this is the eraser button given here. If you don't want to have this on, you can simply click on that one. So every time you have to make sure that this blue line should be appeared there, then only it can be erased. So you can erase anything, any bonds from the whole structure. Also you can directly erase it by using the eraser tool. This A button, as usual, we have seen this button is the text button. It also appeared in the Word, Microsoft Office, Microsoft PowerPoint, and various tools. So in this one, what you can do, if you want to draw the structure of pyridine and you have the nitrogen atom there, so simply by clicking on A, and you have to go to the center. Let me show you. This is very important. If there is no blue color appear, you cannot click on it. So if now you can see the blue color is appeared. So simple click should be there. Chemdraw and the keyboard, you have to on the caps lock and put the N button. So this one you can see this is the pyridine is appeared. So by using the further other options are also there. This is the options. The arrow options are specifically used for the drawing the chemical reaction, and if you want to make the further reactions in front side, for the front side arrow you can keep it. You can also use the retrosynthetic arrow. This can be synthesized from. You can also use the different retrosynthetic arrows. And if you want to show the mechanism purpose, these are the tools are given. The arrows you can directly see from nitrogen to nitrogen to other side. Also you can show something like this one. If there is a lone pair, there is also one button which can be used to specifically to show the lone pair of electrons here. Yeah, this button is there. So nitrogen is having the lone pair, and you can keep it on the nitrogen atom, and then you want to show this nitrogen is delocalizing something like this inside the ring, so you can show by using the arrow. So after clicking on arrow also, you can change the shape of the arrow. You can also increase or decrease by tracking from the other side. You can see the arrow is increases and can be decreases. So until where you want, you can use this kind of arrows. So not only this one, you can also use the other arrows where you can show the free radical type of mechanism also there. Some other arrows are also present. This is the reversible arrow. You can use it, and some resonance structure is also there. If you want to show the resonating structure, you can use this kind of arrow. So this is the tool specifically used for the reaction mechanism along with the arrows. Now suppose you have the aromatic ring and you want to show the orbitals. So this is the tool specifically used to show the orbitals. You can see every time you have to go there, and once the blue line is appeared, you have to click it. If you don't, blue line is not appeared here and you click it, it will not connect, it won't be connected to the main one. So you can see after selecting this one, it is coming out, but after selecting this one, it is connected now. You can see the whole moiety is now moving. So this is the reason that you have to make sure it should be connected. So next is that you can also keep other if you want to give the design something like this one, a rectangle. If you want to give the design, you can simply use this tool. You can make the, it is in the circle also, you can make the circles also there. So there are various tools and used specifically, and this is very unique thing I found later on when I was using this. After clicking on this one, you can change the color. You can see the change of color will be appeared. You have to select it and then change the color. You can see very a nice presentation will be there. You can see the blue lines. You can also green will be used as purple. This is the blue, and what you can do, you can just copy and paste to your compound there. But usually if you drag it, it will go down. So what you have to do, you have to cut it by right click. You have to cut it and then you have to paste it there. So after pasting there, you will see this will come up. This is the reason that you have to cut and paste on the rectangle. So by using this one also, you can show the specific organic compound, and you can also make it a smaller one also. You can make the bigger one. So this is also very good tool if you want to design the compounds. Next is that you can also use the compound if you want to show the something like benzene ring. If you want to show in the something like the transition state, you can use this arrow. So this is the tool specifically used for the showing the transition states. Now if you want to have the compound or something like, if you how to give the, if you don't want to draw any compound and you want to have the direct structure here, so there is one very good tool. You have to go to the structure and then convert name to the structure. After clicking on this one, we just have to put the name of the any specific compound, something like paracetamol. You just type it and make it OK. So what will happen? The paracetamol structure will appear along with the name what you have typed there. So this is paracetamol, and you want to show the lone pair on the oxygen atom. Simply by clicking on this lone pair, you can go there and you can show directly like this one. So from this is the nice menu button where we can show the lone pair. Not only lone pair, if you want to show the radicals also there, you want to show the plus charge and minus charge is also appeared here. This is the plus charge, and if you want to show somewhere the negative charge, yes, it is also possible to show the negative portion. So this is I am taking only in the one example, but whenever you require to do so, you can go ahead to use this kind of tools. Next is that by using the TLC, you can simply see the TLC, and once you drag it, the number of spots can be increased. Starting from the 1, then if you want to have the 3 numbers, you can also have the 5 number of. So specifically for the reaction purpose, usually people use this much. So by using this one, if you want to set the RF value, just have to right click on this one and set RF is there, and you can put the value something like 0.5. I want this one, it will appear around the 0.5. You can also change the other RF value 0.6 something, or it will appear around 0.6. So this is the way how you can draw the TLC plex. Next is the very good tool Arrow, where they have the various functions such as the biodraw. You can have the biological diagrams there. Amino acids are also there. Amino acid chains are there. Amino acids are also there. Anatomy, you can use the specific anatomical the tools, something like the brain. You want to use the brain for some purpose and in your study, you can just simply click it. You can see the brain is also appeared there. So not only brain, we can have some various other tools also there. You can also use the others functional group, not functional group, other functional anatomical functions. You can directly click on here. You can get it. So not only this one, we still have some more details, something like animals. Suppose you want to have the monkey there. So simply by clicking here, you can see the monkey will appear. Not only monkey, we can still have some more animals there. So depend on your wish, you want to show in your PowerPoint presentation, you can simply take some examples. Suppose if the dog you want in your presentation, simply by clicking on this one, you can see very beautiful dog will be there. So by simple clicking the all the tools, it will be appeared on your the interface. Next is that aromatic compounds. If you don't want to draw everything, you can by simply clicking on it. You can see this is the Buckminster fullerene, and this is very good. While drawing one by one, it will take so much time. So no need to draw it. You can get it from here. Not only this one, if you are working on the porphyrin chemistry, and you can also take another web page by simple clicking here. So in this one, what we can do, we can just click the porphyrin ring will be appeared there. So rather than drawing, it will save a lot of time for those students, not only for those students but also for the teachers to to draw the structures in very quick time. Not apart from this one, we still have the biodraw box also there. You can also use the conformers, CP rings also there. Cyclohexane moieties are also there. Hexose sugar moieties related compounds. If you want to have some compound manodes you want, you just have to click on this one. Pyranodes form, it will appear. So you don't need to draw one by one, and also the stereochemistry can be already being developed there. So not only this one, you can also use the microorganisms, nanotubes. This nowadays the supramolecular chemistry is very well being developed in worldwide. So you can also use these tools to draw it. Polypeptide chains, the long chain also there. Polypeptides are also there. You don't need to draw the amino acids there. So amide bonds are also there. So one, rather than drawing one by one, you can simply click on this one specific one. You can get it. RNA templates, DNA templates, shapes is also there. You can see the recycled shape. If you are working on the green chemistry, you can use this kind of shapes. Arrows is also there. You can directly show this arrow. If you want to show the lights coming from or UV lights, or if you want to bulb also is there, you can simply by clicking showing this one. This is an excellent tool. So apart from this one, you can also have the stereo centers there, and also the supramolecular compound. You see just something like this one. You can simply clicking on something. This one you can show the ether cyclic compound, brown ethers we can see usually. And up until this one, these are just the basic details how you go ahead to utilize it. But down portion from here to here is specifically used for the drawing of cyclic compounds and aromatic compounds or unsaturated compounds. So suppose you want to draw the cyclohexane moiety, you can simply click on this one. If you want the cyclooctane, it is here. Cyclohexane, heptane is also there. You can also draw the cyclic or chair or both conformation of cyclohexane. Yes, you can do it. Aromatic ring, of course, is very simple. Cyclopene, propane. This is the cyclopentane unsaturated compound is also there. One the cyclopentadiene is also there. You can also use the smaller units such as cyclopropane, pentane, and cyclobutane is also there. So rather than drawing of each one, it is very simple to draw directly. I want to show you one more thing is that while drawing, if you want to connect the atoms, something like aromatic ring, you want to connect to the other aromatic ring. So by simply going to the center, you will see the blue line is appeared, and just click it there. So you will see naphthalene is generated. Again, if you go the same way, you will get the anthracene. This is not only applicable for the compound connection, but also you can use for the aliphatic chain also. So you can connect the multiple rings together. So suppose you want to draw the spiro compound, something like the 6-membered ring, and also you want to have the 5-membered ring. So the one carbon atom or one carbon center, you just have to click there, you will get the spiro compounds. Not only this one, 2 spiro compounds, something like this, you can also draw. So apart from this one, how to draw the single bond and double bond. Suppose already there is a single bond, you can by simply clicking it, it will change to double bond. Then here you can also change to double bond. Here also you can change to double bond, because we have selected this single bond. But you don't want this like this, you can also use the tool triple bond here. You can simply click on this one, you will see triple bond will be up here. So by using this one, you want to show this is the pyridine ring, then you can simply click on the nitrogen atom. Not only with this one, you can also show the stereochemistry. Suppose you are having a compound which contains the stereochemistry of the compound is very specific. Suppose cyclohexane is there, and you want to show the methyl group is in the back side, and the fourth opposite side it is in the front side. So you can also show like this one. If you don't know the stereochemistry, still you can utilize it like this one. So if you don't want to draw the long chain, suppose this is the long chain, I want to draw one by one, it takes long time to draw it. So rather than drawing the long chain one by one, you can simply click on this one, and you can see this long chain will be appeared with the numbers, and how many number you want, you just keep it. Suppose I want the 17 number long chain, yes, this is the 17 number. If you want the 8 number, yes, it is until 8. You want the 5 number, 6 number, it's also fine. So not only this one, if you want something like this one, you can change to the any other type. So it is also very useful tool in order to draw the the cyclic ring or the bigger molecules. You can see, just I am changing the position or the rotation of the molecules. You have to click it and you can get the various molecules. Very simple one also. If you don't want to waste more time, it is very excellent to draw it. You can also keep the tables there. So apart from this one, there are some other functions where now I will show you how to change the name of the structure. Now suppose this is the cyclohexane, but you don't know the name of this structure. So what you have to do, you have to select it first, and after selecting you have to go to the structure, and you will see here there are two options: convert name to structure and convert structure to name. So you have to click on the structure to name. There is an alternative the tab key shortcut keys is also there. So I am clicking on convert structure to name. Once I click on this, you can see the cyclohexane is appeared. Not only this one, if you have any complex molecule and if you don't know how to give the name, suppose like this one, so you can select it and go to the structure and the structure to name. It will appear the ethyl benzene. You can also apply for this one also, the bigger molecules, of course, yes. So you can see this is cyclohexadecane. So this is also one of the best tools. Now cyclohexadecane you have here, but you don't want to use the structure to name, you want to draw it. So how you can go ahead? So what you can do, go to the structure and click on convert name to structure, and you have to write it here cyclohexadecane and click OK. You will see the structure will be appearing. So this is also a very excellent tool where you can directly get the structure. Not only with this one, you can after selecting the, now suppose you are having some problem in the bonds which are present in the bond length or something you have changed here. So by mistake something is happened here. So suppose this is now the structure which is not exact with respect to the bond length and bond angle. So what you have to do, you can clean up the structure. This is a very good tool where they have given. So you have to select it and go to the structure and clean up structure. So after clicking on this one, the structure will get cleaned. You see, it was cleaned with the exact bond length it is required in the organic chemical compounds. So if you want to have this proton NMR of this one, so what you can do, by simply clicking on the structure, you can simply click like this one, and you have to do, you have to go to the structure again and predict proton NMR. Just click on this one, you will get the new page interface, and where they will show you how many peaks will be there. So this is, since this is having the only CS2 group, so only one peak is appeared here, and from this one you can see the proton NMR prediction is there. So down, if you go to the down, what will happen, you will see the values also there. So not only with this one, if you want to go for the structure where you want to see the C13 NMR. So this was just the proton NMR. Same way, if you want to see the C13 NMR, something like the aromatic compound which contains the long chain. Suppose this is the structure, I want the C13 NMR. So just click on it and predict the C13. You will see the another interface where you can see the C13, the carbon 13 NMR is there. So this is the aliphatic version, and after clicking on that one, you will see the values are also there appeared. The 13.7 is the terminal CS3. This is the CS2, next to the CS3 is 24.1, and this is the benzylic CS2, since it is attached to the aromatic ring, it is deshielded. And this is the aromatic carbon. So this is the one, this one is the terminal one, and we also have the 122 one around 140. So this is excellently used by the scientific community, and if you want to know the exact point where they have the numbers, so you can see the numbers is also given there with respect to the benzene ring, or if it is aliphatic one, exact numbers is also appear. So before going to take the proton NMR directly by using the NMR spectroscopy, you can predict the NMR or C13 or proton NMR before itself, so that you will understand in which region you will get the expected peaks. So this was about the basic details, and of course some more details are also there. So if you want to have the compound there, now suppose this compound you want to check the molecular weight, so we can also use the some tools available in the view menu. So what you have to do, after clicking, you have to select it always, first select it and go to the view menu and show analysis window. After clicking on this one, you will see some options there, something like formula, exact mass, molecular weight, m by z values, the molecular mass is also there, elemental analysis. So you just have to click on paste, and you will see the all the data is appeared here. So this is the compound where the C14 and H10 number of atoms are there. Exact mass is 178.08, molecular weight is little higher to 178.23, and apart from this one, m by z value specifically for the mass spectrum, you will see three kinds of peaks. Elemental analysis, where you can also see how many carbon atom, the percentage of carbon atom, and the hydrogen percentage is there. So this is also excellent tool while making sure the molecular weight of any compound. I have taken this simple one, but you can also use for any other one. Suppose this is the spiro compound and you want to check the molecular weight of this one. So you have to select it and go to the view menu, and then you have to go to the show analysis window. And after clicking on this, it will pop up the new one, and you just have to paste it. You will see the new, all the details of with respect to the spiro compound is there. Now C10H18 is having the molecular chemical formula, molecular weight is 138.17, and the other details. So these are the things which are very important while making sure of the reactions with respect to the compounds. One more thing is that you can also give the colors to the bonds. So this is also another tool where they have already given. Suppose this bond I want to give the color, so you just have to click on it and go to this terminal portion, and you just change to the color. Suppose this one also you want to show the similar red color, you can also show it. But opposite side, suppose this one and this one you want to show the blue color, you can show the blue color. Yes, it will change. So not only this one, we can have some other important details, such as you want to write down the reagent, something like CH3. If you want to write down the CH3OH, this is the methanol. But after you write down, what will happen? The 3 number is now is having the caps, the bigger one. So what you can do, there is one option, the first method is that you can subscript this 3 number by simple clicking on this CH2. So it will directly adjust the values, numbers which are present, it will go down. This is the first method. Second method is that you have to click on A, and then go to select the number and then use this one x2, so it will come down. You can also superscript it, it will go up. You can also make it down. So this is also one other thing where you can use the reaction purpose. So this is all about the, and also this is the, of course, after you draw anything you have to save it. So usually this is the CDX file, Chemdraw file will be there. So this is whatever the schemes or